Hello everyone, so for this week's video I have an original design that I really want to make, and for that I'm gonna be using this G3 Dracula doll. So my idea this week, it came out of Spores. I really wanted to make a cute mushroom elf, and I thought it would be super cute if she would collect some rare spores. But the real reason I want to do that is because I'm really bad at shoes. I know shoes doesn't equal spore, but I thought that if I made a cottagecore design, if I mess up the shoes, it could still be part of the story. Anyway, I'll tell you more about her as we go along, so let's start with her design.
Okay, so for the Spore girl, we will start by masking her hair and face because I'm gonna do a mushroom hat. I bought this really light clay to not repeat the same thing I did with my first doll, which this hat really didn't withstand time. Now, you're probably asking why a mushroom hat when I'm doing a Spore girl? So, okay, when you're thinking about spores, what are you really thinking of? For me, I'm thinking about the clickers in Last of Us. And I don't want to make this cool but really ugly stuff. I want to make a cute magical baby, you know? So mushroom hat it is. Also, spores come from mushroom, and she's not a spore. She's just an elf that collects spores, so it makes sense that she likes mushroom too. Anyway, I'll let the base harden and I'm gonna start working on the clothes. I really wanted that cottagecore design like I told you guys, so let's start with this crumb top off shoulder top. This will be the top of the dress, so in the same fabric, I'll also cut the skirt part. I also cut a green skirt off camera for the underlayer. And then put all of it together. But I'll keep the reveal for later. I can assure you, it's really not because I forgot to film it. Right? Yeah, I forgot to film it. To make my design more cohesive and all put together, I really wanted to put this pink platter everywhere. I really do not have a lot, so every inches count, so I need to make no mistakes. Anyway, the first thing that's gonna be cut is the corset. I'm not really sure it's called the corset, but whatever it is cute. It was also at this point that I realized that the platter that I bought was like a sticker one, but I found a way to make it work. It doesn't really matter. I'll also add this thread as decoration, the same color as the underskirt, and which will also make this outfit look like a set, like she made it. Which also add to her story, which I think she's probably a seamstress that will make all her clothes, and maybe that's why she tried to make her shoes herself. By the time I did all of that, I think it was like 3 or 4 days that had passed, which I think this hat is finally dried. So first step, put so much glue everywhere. I'm actually just using some plain normal Elmer's white glue. Step 2, make sure this fabric sticks and doesn't have any bumps or lumps or whatever it is called. Step 3, use a hair dryer because I'm really lazy and I want this thing to be dry. Step 4, just cut a little bit off the whole circle, and step 5, add as much white glue as you can and pull everything up. And since it was starting to be late at night, I just came back the next morning and just let it all dry for the night. I could now add the platter. I made sure to pull it last because I was sure it would do a better finish with the platter on top and not the fabric like you saw what it did. It's not super pretty, and with the platter I can make it look pretty. Now since this platter is self-adhere, no need for drying time, which I was kind of happy about at this point because I can finish this hat now. I bought these bubble on a thread, which should look like water drips or something, but I also thought it would look so cute like a spore flying in the air, so I added some of them all around the rim. For that, I just had to poke a hole, cut some length, and then put some glue and put it in. And voila! It's super easy. And now, before I use all the platter, I should probably do the shoes, but Would it be too cute if I would just do a bag for her to put her spores in? Yes, it would. This is not me trying to avoid the unavoidable. So anyway, I really wanted to make like a bag. I don't know how it's called. I also tried to use as less as possible, which made it look like So I decided to add the same thread as the corset just to make it look better and also recall the corset. Now we can finally start the shoes. Guys, do not take notes because it was a mess like I thought. So for the first prototype, which was not supposed to be a prototype, I wanted it to make them like I saw from other doll creators. So I made a hole of her feet with saran wrap and tape. Then I cut it to make a pattern. But the first thing that made these shoes not work is I don't know how to do a pattern, even less with shoes. I did go online to see where I should cut and like everything, but I just could not figure it out. The only thing I ended up using again was this sole thing that I made from the same clay from the hat. I think maybe that's what messed me up because usually we put like the clay over the toes. And I just think I didn't go like far enough. I just made it like a sole and not like a mold of the feet. Do you know what I mean? Probably not. Anyway, so that's around the time where I kind of gave up and just told myself, like always, I'm not doing this to change her in the future. I know how to figure stuff out when I don't try to copy everyone that does it. So I'll just do it like I think I know how to do it. And that's what I did. I redid the saran wrap thing, but this time with the sole I made and just mold the platter around her feet. I did it until where about the lace would be on a shoe. And after taking her shoes off, I can just cut a big rectangle that I can go glue in the inside of the shoe. And after it's dry, I can start and lace her up. And voila! I just need to do that twice. Now that all the pieces of the outfit is done, we can now add the final touches. The first thing is those really pretty little pink beads that will go everywhere to represent the spores. And I did Google to ask what color spores are, and they do have some pink, so for sure I was gonna go with pink. I do have a lot though to put, so I'll leave you on a little montage here. And the last detail of the outfit is these small mushrooms. I do need to paint them though, and here they are. They're so cute. Now I just need to add it everywhere where I think it would have grown or fall off into. This is also the reveal for the outfit and the hair, because I did work on the hair behind the scene. I'm sorry about that. Now we're gonna go on an adventure because this is the most stressful part. I'm gonna redo her face, which at this point I saw her with that face for so long and it fits so well that I started to doubt myself of like messing up everything, but I just committed to it and removed everything. Now that there is no going back, I will start with some light blush around her face. This time I went subtle, but still could be a sunburn residue. Like always, I continue with the eyeliner. Like I often say in my video, I like to try something new every time. And since I knew for a fact I wasn't gonna revisit the shoes in the near future, I wanted to try some painted lash. And goddamn, they're cute! I also just did a gradient with the same blue-green teal I used for the mushrooms. I did the gradient kind of going up because I wanted the feeling of her looking up without actually putting a pupil in. But of course, I do have to put some eyeshine in. That's a must. After everything dried, I put my gloss varnish on her eyes and lips. And while I was here, I thought that adding some glitter in her eye would really be cute. And from the same glitter pack, I thought I would use this bigger one to do some freckles. And of course, I'm gonna do the eyebrows off camera, but with that, I'm done and we can go to the final shots.
Beyond the hills, beyond the sea, lies a world unseen, a destiny. Whispers dance upon the air, calling dreamers everywhere.
Follow the light where the echoes roam, a hidden path to the great unknown. Shadows fade, the veil grows thin. Step inside and let it begin.
Where magic lies, where dreams take flight, where the stars burn golden bright. Through endless time, through winds that call, hear the voice that guides us all. In every stone, in every tree, a secret song, a melody, a story carved in silver tides, where legends wake and never die.
Step through the mist, beyond the gates, a world away.